The first federation in bodybuilding that I'll cover is the NPC, also known as the National Physique Committee. This is known as the gold standard of bodybuilding. They have the most competitors competing in it every single year across the world, and if you have a desire to become an IFBB pro, then you must compete in the NPC first. So the NPC is the amateur side of bodybuilding, and the IFBB is the pro side of bodybuilding. Now within the NPC, you have two different routes that you can go as a competitor. You can compete on the untested side, or you can compete in the natural side of bodybuilding. The untested side of bodybuilding means that there is no testing for drug usage, and the natural side of bodybuilding means that there is polygraph and urine testing for drug usage. And by drug usage, I mean PEDs. Now, when you're scrolling on the site to find a competition, if you want to compete in the natural side of the NPC, then it needs to say natural on the show. If it does not say natural on the show title, then that is an untested show. And this is important to know because it will determine your route on competing for the year. Now, if your goal is to become an IFBB pro, there's different ways that you can go about this. If you compete in the natural side of bodybuilding, you first must compete in an amateur regional show. There are hundreds of these throughout the whole world every single weekend from typically April through November. Now, if you place top 2 within your height class in that specific show, then you can qualify for nationals, which is essentially the next level up of amateur bodybuilding. Now, if you place top 2 in your height class within a regional show, then you have the opportunity to compete in nationals for a calendar year after that competition. Now, as a natural in the NPC, there are 2 natural national shows that you can compete in. There is the Pittsburgh Pro and the Ben Weider. If you go to these competitions, you will be competing against some of the top athletes around the world. And these shows are typically very big with a lot of competitors. Now, depending on the show, sometimes you may have to win the whole thing or maybe place even top 2 in that overall. But if you do, then you can win an IFBB Pro card. And once you win your IFBB Pro card, then you can compete within the IFBB Pro League, earning your pro status as a bodybuilder. And competing in the IFBB Pro League is how you can start making route to compete in the Olympia if that is your goal. If you compete in the untested side of the NPC and you place top 2 in your regional show, then there are typically 5 national shows that you can compete in within that calendar year to potentially go for an IFBB Pro card. Keep in mind, these are all untested. So if you want to compete naturally against other naturals, then this probably isn't the best route for you. Now, each of these national shows are different. Sometimes you have to place top 2 in your class. Sometimes it's top 3, sometimes it's top 2 in the overall. So make sure that you search online to figure out what type of criteria is needed for you to potentially earn your IFBB Pro card in a untested national show.